is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess because I told you to do it a certain way. But if I tell you to do it a certain way and you do it your way and then mess up, I don't want to clean it up.
Civil lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade County has put the WBA lightweight champion in hot water over another alleged domestic incident.
These allegations against Gervonta Davis, they're very serious allegations. Anybody that's laying hands on women needs to be shut down straight away. They need to be, for me, they need to be locked up and the key thrown away.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out following the shocking reports of Gervonta Tank Davis's recent arrest, a development that has thrown his highly anticipated showdown with Jake Paul into chaos. The fight, once touted as one of the biggest crossover events in modern boxing, now stands on the brink of cancellation. While there has been no official confirmation of the event being called off, Jake Paul's promotional company, Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, released a formal statement revealing that they have launched a full-scale internal investigation into the serious civil allegations filed against Davis. According to court documents, a lawsuit was officially filed in Miami-Dade County on October 30, 2025, citing serious claims of misconduct. MVP stated that they are taking the matter seriously and will evaluate all legal developments before making any final decisions regarding the future of the event.
Fight is only 2.5 weeks from going on. November 14th is the date. We are supposed to think that Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis are going to be fighting on Netflix, but not so fast, my friend. There's another, yes, I said another domestic abuse allegation against Gervonta Davis, and that may either destroy, postpone,
The allegations against Davis include battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress, both serious civil claims, though no criminal charges have yet been filed. However, due to Davis's controversial legal past, even civil accusations have sparked concern throughout the boxing world. Floyd Mayweather's silence had become a talking point in itself, as insiders speculated whether his response could influence promoters and networks deciding the fate of the fight. Now that Floyd has finally broken his silence, fans and analysts are watching his words carefully, knowing his history with Davis and his influence in the sport could carry weight in determining what happens next.
Boxing champion Gervonta Tank Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend. This is according to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Courtney Russell says she dated Davis for 5 months and recently filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and other offenses. She claims Davis physically attacked her a number of times during their relationship. Russell claims the most recent incident was Monday at a Miami nightclub. Davis is scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time Gervonta Davis has faced such accusations. Over the years, he's been involved in multiple incidents that have damaged his public image and raised questions about his offering behavior. Some incidents have included physical altercations, viral videos, and allegations involving women close to him. These recurring controversies have led many to believe that Davis struggles with managing fame and pressure, with critics saying he hasn't taken accountability for his past mistakes. Public records and media coverage of his prior arrests show a pattern that has become increasingly difficult to ignore, and now, this latest lawsuit risks compounding an already fragile reputation.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta Tank Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegations against him. Trish?
Yeah, guys, good evening. Well, in the last 30 minutes, Gervonta Tank Davis just bonded out of jail. Behind me, he was arrested this morning on the charge of battery of domestic violence. Take a look at that brand new video here. You can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his T-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything to us as he walked out. He just went immediately into the SUV, waiting waiting for him on the side. Now, Davis was arrested this morning, like we just mentioned, on a charge of battery of domestic violence after he allegedly hit his ex-girlfriend outside of her home on Father's Day. According to the arrest form, Davis and the victim have 2 children together and were in a relationship for about 4 years. Police say Davis went to her home to pick up the kids on Father's Day. That's when an argument took place before things got physical. He reportedly told the victim to remove the kids from the car, saying he no longer wanted to take them. And while she was leaning in to grab her daughter from the back seat is when he allegedly hit her in the back of the head and proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a cut by her mouth. Now, according to the police report, she texted her mother to come outside. The arrest form says her mother saw the victim crying and arguing with Davis and filmed that argument. Davis is a boxing star, a WBA lightweight champion, I should say, but he has had numerous legal issues in the past, most recently in May of 2023, but a Florida prosecutor dropped that separate battery case against him after.
2 years ago, Davis was also arrested on similar charges related to an incident involving a woman. That case drew national attention, reigniting debates over the responsibilities of elite athletes and the culture of tolerance that sometimes surrounds them. Many sports journalists and fans have since questioned whether Tank Davis has made any meaningful effort to change, or if these repeated headlines are simply part of a continuing pattern. These controversies have overshadowed his incredible boxing talent. A fighter once seen as the heir to Mayweather's throne now finds himself constantly battling legal troubles instead of focusing on legacy.
More about his criminal history. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Fort Lauderdale with all of the latest developments. Roy.
Sanella and Louie, and we just obtained the 911 calls made by this alleged victim, and in it you can hear her screaming to that dispatcher to send help because she is in fear for her life.
Hey Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
No words from 28-year-old star boxer Gervonta Davis as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail Wednesday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly hitting a woman at his Parkland home.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
Davis facing a Broward County judge hours earlier.
Meanwhile, Most Valuable Promotions isn't waiting idly. Reports indicate that MVP has quietly reached out to several high-profile replacements to keep the event alive in case Davis is formally pulled from the card. But replacing a fighter of Tank's stature isn't simple. Negotiations with potential substitutes have reportedly been complicated by contracts, scheduling conflicts, and network obligations. Still, there are talks that MVP may reschedule the fight for December, hoping to retain the massive hype and investment already poured into the event.
Gervonta Davis, at the minute, is in limbo. We don't know if the fight's going to be happening. I mean, I wasn't too excited about this fight anyway. I think it's a joke, but I'll get into that in a minute. So here's what we know so far. Davis is now facing a lawsuit in Miami from his ex, accusing him of battery, kidnapping, false imprisonment, and emotional distress. I mean, this does not look good, and he's had previous with his partner. Hands on women, I just can't agree with. It's just terrible, and it's so bad for boxing when a fighter is being accused of putting. I mean, that's my personal opinion on men going anywhere near women in an aggressive manner. It's just wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement: Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou, I mean, come on, we'll get into them, and Nate Diaz.
According to insider leaks, Jake Paul's team even approached Ryan Garcia as a potential replacement opponent. Sources claim discussions were held to secure Garcia for a December fight, which would help salvage the event's momentum. While fans were intrigued by the possibility of Paul versus Garcia, the idea quickly hit a roadblock.
Hearing that Jake Paul and Most Valuable Promotion have sent an offer to Ryan Garcia to replace Gervonta Tank Davis for that fight. And I'm hearing that since the weight difference isn't that much, and the weight limit being that of 195, Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia can be a pro fight.
Oscar De La Hoya, Garcia's promoter and the head of Golden Boy Promotions, publicly dismissed the idea of Garcia replacing Davis. He clarified that Garcia's current contract with DAZN, combined with Jake Paul's exclusive partnership with Netflix, makes such a matchup legally impossible. De La Hoya insisted that his fighter's next move will remain under his own promotional banner, emphasizing that all parties must honor their existing commitments. He added that an official announcement about Garcia's next fight will come soon, shutting down rumors of a crossover with Paul.
So I wake up to calls from reporters asking me about Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Let me just tell you why this fight is not going to happen. Ryan Garcia fights for DAZN, and Jake Paul fights on Netflix. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. Golden Boy has a contract with DAZN. Ryan Garcia has a contract with Golden Boy. And that's just the way it is. I mean, this is business. You know, Ryan Garcia's probably going to rant saying, oh, you're keeping me from making money and this and that and fighting. No, you have to go by the law, by the rules. You have a contract with DAZN. You have a contract with Golden Boy. It just doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced.
Despite the complications, speculation continues to swirl. There are whispers that Francis Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion, might step in as a replacement for Davis. However, those rumors were quickly debunked when Ngannou himself laughed off the idea, saying, "Don't be silly," when asked about fighting Jake Paul. While Ngannou's dismissal effectively ends that rumor, it highlights the level of chaos surrounding this event, with promoters scrambling to find an opponent capable of salvaging the blockbuster card.
Have sex with you if he wanted to.
If you want to make money, fight Jake Paul. I would love for him and Francis too.
No,
Francis would hurt him. Whether your boy's calling him out. Next time I see this, Jake Paul, guys, I'm going to slap you 2 or 3 times.
Yes. Next time, Francis could, my dog, Philly Fresh, that said this. Francis could have sex with you if he wanted to. Jake Paul,
Jesus Christ.
Don't do it.
Whoa.
Paul, no. Don't do it. Listen, that's not what you want.
You just ruined my appetite. I be thinking of Francis Ngannou laying pipe, dude.
No, pause, Henry, relax. Don't take it that far.
I mean, you said it, bro.
Listen, if Francis somehow, one of his paws, one of his mittens touch anywhere near here.
Boxer Conor Benn became one of the first to openly condemn Davis following his arrest. Benn called his alleged behavior disgraceful and stated that he could never share the ring with someone accused of mistreating women. As a father and brother, Benn said he has zero tolerance for such actions and called for stronger accountability in boxing, arguing that if the allegations prove true, Davis should face a ban from the sport. His words echoed a growing sentiment among fans who are frustrated with athletes repeatedly avoiding consequences for offering misconduct.
Somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline? Lack of discipline, is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline, It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest, so it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah.
According to veteran boxing journalist Mike Coppinger, the Jake Paul vs. Gervonta Davis fight is now in serious jeopardy. While no cancellation has been made official, Coppinger revealed that MVP is considering new dates, December 12th or December 19th, depending on how the investigation unfolds. The legal review has slowed down all preparations, as sponsors, streaming partners, and insurers are hesitant to proceed with such uncertainty hanging over the main event.
Pulled the plug on that fight. It says, here's a tweet I'm reading from Mike Coppinger. As reported, Jake Paul's return could shift to December, with the November 14th Netflix exhibition in jeopardy due to the latest allegations against Gervonta Davis. Sources tell Ring Magazine that December 12th and the 19th are possibilities, right? And here are the potential opponents: Nate Diaz or Francis Ngannou. Now listen, we know that Jake Paul has been out there and he's typically taking on people that are way older than him, like Mike Tyson, who's 58, Anderson Silva, who was way past his prime, people like Nate Diaz, who were way smaller, Gervonta Davis.
For longtime followers of Davis, this situation sadly feels familiar. Many fans see these legal troubles as just another Gervonta moment, noting how similar events have unfolded before: an arrest, media frenzy, bail, and then a quick return to training. The pattern has become so repetitive that some supporters admit they're no longer shocked by such headlines. Others, however, believe this time could be different, given the growing public backlash and the potential financial fallout if the Jake Paul fight collapses.
Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested in Florida on domestic violence charges. And what I have to say is, the rollout is here.
The hatred.
Musty energy.
This is typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Either you argue with Floyd Mayweather over some women's or women's that y'all both dealing with, Big Polly, we don't know what's going on, or you go ahead and you get domestic violence charges. This is typical Tank rollout. The next thing we're gonna get a toothbrush with shit on the toothbrush, where you have to brush your teeth with shit on it. A crazy baby mama might put baby shit on the toothbrush. We're gonna see a whole lot of stuff. That means that Gervonta Tank Davis is in camp, he's working out. Tank fans love the ghetto shit. They love Popeye chicken sandwiches. They love poking holes in condoms. They love walking in the club barefooted. They love to have stickers on their fitter caps. They love a whole lot of ghetto shit, man. So this is on brand for Tank fans. The fight's coming out. Everybody, don't worry. The fight is coming. This is just a typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Ignorant ghetto shit. That's just what.
Looking back, Davis's history paints a troubling picture. February 2020, arrested for allegedly grabbing his girlfriend in public. November 2020, involved in a hit-and-run crash that injured 4 people, later pleaded guilty to related charges. December 2022, arrested again following accusations of domestic misconduct. These repeated incidents have created a narrative of instability, one that now threatens to overshadow his accomplishments in the ring.
Can she provide all them information to you? Well, let me ask you this. What I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started to punch her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that? Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. What the information that she gave you? Can she tell you? You want me to just take everything she says? I'm not from here. Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact? All I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address. Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here? She drove with my car. Yes, my car. To get here? Yes, my car. Okay. Yes. Did you give her that car? No, I did not. Did you let her drive that car? Yes.
17 Bravo 3 copy now.
Well, she got here. From wherever she lives.
Recent reports also reveal that Davis and the mother of his 2 children have been together for 4 years, and she allegedly possesses video evidence connected to the latest incident, though this footage has not yet been made public. Her mother claims the video exists, but until it surfaces, the case remains clouded in speculation. Fans are divided. Some believe the timing of these accusations always coincides suspiciously with Davis's biggest fights, while others argue that such patterns cannot be ignored. Complicating matters further, there have been previous claims that the same woman gave misleading statements in earlier cases, which makes this situation even murkier.
Here we go again. Isn't it a coincidence that every time that Gervonta Tank Davis is about to fight, as we all know he's supposed to be fighting the rematch with Lamar Roach, that allegedly he hits one of his baby moms, gets arrested for domestic violence. I'm trying to figure out, is this real or this is just part of a promo? Because it's becoming a tradition. Leading up to the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he gets arrested for domestic violence or something of that nature, right? So put it this way, Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested early Friday morning in South Florida. The WBA lightweight champ is accused of hitting his ex-girlfriend on the back of the head and slapping her, source tells me. According to an arrest report, Davis, who currently lives in Coral Springs, was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to the Doral Police Department. The report states that the incident in question occurred on the night of June 15th. Damn, they kept this under wraps. According to police, Davis and victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Police said that Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children for Father's Day, but verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. According to reports, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head, then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim then sent a text message to her mother informing her that Davis was assaulting her and asking her to come outside. The victim's mother then exited the residence and saw her daughter visibly distressed and crying while arguing with Davis, the report stated. According to reports, the victim's mother filmed part of the altercation on the cell phone, which showed Davis throwing a small box at the victim. Police said Davis refused to fill out a Miranda warning form and sign it at the police department Friday. He was arrested on battery charge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, the last time this occurred, the baby mama said that was a lie, that she over-exaggerated. Remember, she threw him she put caca.
With Davis's legal history and the seriousness of the latest accusations, many within boxing are urging patience, calling for a proper investigation before any final judgment is made. For now, Jake Paul's team and most valuable promotions have maintained that they're awaiting clarity before proceeding. The stakes are massive financially, legally, and publicly. This situation could redefine how major promotions handle active fighters facing allegations of misconduct. The world of boxing, fans, and promoters alike are watching every move closely. What was once billed as a monumental crossover fight could now become one of the sport's most infamous cancellations.
You got arrested? Can't let the November 14th fight just disappear. I'll find somebody. Let's see who's downstairs. Yo, bro, what's your name?
Rico.
Rico, you're my next opponent.
Me? I'm just tightening pipes.
November 14th, you in?
If you say so.
And so, the question remains, will Jake Paul find a legitimate replacement for Gervonta Tank Davis, or will the entire November 14th event be postponed indefinitely? Fans continue to debate online, with opinions split between those who want the show to go on and those who believe the sport must take a moral stand. What do you think? Should the fight be rescheduled, or should boxing finally draw the line? Comment below, and don't forget to stay tuned for more updates as this dramatic story continues to unfold.